Hey Whalers, how are you guys doing today? It is Wednesday, August 8th, and I just want to get on here to tell you today about the immunity oil we're focusing on, which is Copaiba. So we'll see if anyone jumps on and is going to watch live with me. If you get on, say hi, give me a thumbs up, give me some hearts. Just let me know you're watching. So who has Copaiba? Even if you're watching this on replay, go ahead and answer me. Who has Copaiba and what do you use it for? What is your favorite way to use Copaiba oil? And if you're new and you haven't got Copaiba, you need to place it on your August order. You will not be sorry. This is an oil that you're going to want to keep in stock and on hand because it is good for so many wonderful things. It is an oil that we can only get one per person per month because we don't want the environment to get depleted of it. Hey Amber, I'm glad you're joining me. You're the first person who jumped on. I'm just kind of hanging out waiting, see if anyone will jump on and say hi. And we are going to talk about Copaiba today. We are on our second day of our immunity challenge, which I'm running in this group so that we can all build up a healthier immune system because this is the time of year you want to build that up so that when your kids go back to school and everyone's stuck indoors without fresh air. Hey Kim, good to see you. Sorry I didn't get to talk to you too much at our class the other day. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, so this is the season where we're going to get back into all those germies where we're all stuck indoors. We don't have a lot of fresh air and people are just passing everything around, everything you don't want. They're not passing around the good stuff. They're passing around all those colds and viruses and all that stuff that we do not want. So we are going to boost our immune system and stay healthy. So when those kiddos go back to school, they will be able to fight off anything that their friends have, and they're not going to bring it home to us, because that's what always happens, right? Oh, I'm so glad you love the class, Kim. Those are so much fun. Wendy and I just love doing our rollerball classes. And if you haven't attended one of our rollerball classes, make sure you do. We usually have 2 a month. We may start to add a couple more just so we can catch people that can't always make it. They are super educational and hopefully everybody thinks they're super fun. We teach you just how to make rollerballs. We'll do different topics every month, like a specific focus. So this past, in August, we've done back to school. And we always do a top 10 class, and that's for people who have just got their oils, or maybe they're considering joining doTERRA and they want to hear more information and get some more education about the oils and how everything works. I don't know if we've picked our topic yet for September. I did a little, what do you call it? A little voting poll on my on this page. And a lot of people wanted the toxic-free cleaning again. And that was probably one of my most favorite classes. I really love doing that one. So we may repeat that one for September, because that one's really, really, really popular. And everybody wants to know, how can you clean, without all those toxins? We don't want to, hey Christine, hi, how are you? We don't want to put any more toxins into our family's environment than we have to. So even if you can only reduce your toxic load by a little bit, it's still going to be helpful. I know personally for me, I never thought about like chemicals before getting into essential oils. Like I just figured, hey, what the stores have is what I need to use. And I never considered that they're putting things in there that are unsafe and that I actually really don't need to make my house clean and germ-free. So once I started getting into the oils, I realized that a lot of products that we use have tons of toxins and chemicals, which we don't even, they're not necessary. So why put them in there? I'm not sure. They must be super cheap, or they don't know what to do with them, so they give them to us. I have no idea. But I am really trying to reduce our toxic load for my family. So that means changing like shampoos. Now I use the doTERRA shampoo and conditioner, which is all natural. I'm kind of getting off the topic of the Copaiba, but we'll get back on. It's all natural. It doesn't have all those chemicals in it, so it doesn't have all those phosphates, which is the foaming stuff in your shampoo. Changing skincare cleansers and moisturizers and that kind of thing, so that I'm using much more natural products. The Virage system that doTERRA sells is all plant-based. So that's a fantastic option for those of you that are worried about putting toxins on your skin, which it's our biggest organ. So that's going to, you know, what we put on our skin gets into our bloodstreams really, really quickly. So you really want to be careful about that. And when I started reading about sunscreen and how toxic those are, even though, you know, we do need some sun protection, I was appalled. So, you know, I made my own, and the recipe's in here. I think if you like go in the search bar and you type in sunscreen, it should pop up. And there's 3 different videos where I did it in 3 parts on how to make your own sunscreen. And it's just as effective or even more so. And the kids love it, and it smells good. And I know it's natural. So let's start off talking about Copaiba before I get really sidetracked. So we're doing Copaiba today because it's one of the oils that you want to have in your arsenal to help boost up your immunity, okay? Copaiba is a newer oil to for doTERRA. doTERRA started selling it in October, this past October, and they sold so many bottles of Copaiba that they were not expecting to sell so much. So they sold, I think, if I'm correct, they sold as many bottles in 1 month that they expected to sell in an entire year. So that's why they limit our purchasing to 1 bottle a month. So if you go in and you go put Copaiba in your cart and you want to save it for a future date, they're not going to let you. The system won't let you save Copaiba into your cart. So if you want to purchase Copaiba, you need to purchase it on that day. So if I went and put Copaiba into my cart, I would have to do the process now, or process immediately, whatever that button is, because it's not something that you can hold and store in your cart. Even if it's just like a, you know, a fake cart. I mean, not fake, but it's like a computerized cart. They limit the quantity because they don't want the supply of the Copaiba to ever run out. You know, they don't want to, what I call, rape the environment. So they take so much that there's none left for the future, if that makes sense. So Copaiba comes from South America, and it comes from the Copaiba tree, actually. And I'm probably saying it wrong because I think it's pronounced Copaiba, but to me it sounds kind of like fluty, so I just say Copaiba. It's just easier. But you can say Copaiba if you like that. No big deal. They take the Copaiba from the resin of the Copaiba tree, and they make sure that the tree is between 30 and 50 years old before they harvest it. So that's like a long time. You know, you're waiting for those trees to grow and to reach maturity in order to harvest the oil. And it's wholesale. It runs $35, which I think is a very good price for all the benefits that this oil does. The trees actually get over 100 feet tall. And there's like different species of the Copaiba trees, and doTERRA is actually, their Copaiba is very unique because we use the oils from 4 different species of the Copaiba. So you're not just getting one variety or species of that Copaiba. You're getting it from 4 different ones. Anyone else on? Oh, there's Amy. Hey, Amy. Hey, Kathy. It was great seeing you guys last night. Yeah, Kathy came to a rollerball class last night, and we had so much fun. We just talked about oils all night long, which is awesome. Okay, so why is Copaiba so awesome? So first of all, it is similar to black pepper in the way that it can help soothe your anxious feelings. So black pepper is another oil that will help with anxiousness, but Copaiba is another good option for you. You can take Copaiba 3 ways. You can do it internally, you can do it topically, and you can inhale it. So you can diffuse it if you'd like. It has a woodsy smell, but it's not overly strong. I said it's like a more, I have it here. Here's the bottle. So this is Copaiba or Copaiba. You smell. Yeah, so it smells earthy to me and woody, but not like cedarwood. Cedarwood definitely has a much more stronger scent. And I actually do not mind the taste of Copaiba at all. So I will take it internally on my tongue. Or if you do um, prefer not to taste it, you can put it in a veggie capsule and take it with some water, or put it in a drop of water, or put it in your smoothie, or put it in your tea or your coffee to kind of mask the taste of it. So it is very good for soothing anxious feelings. When you take Copaiba internally, it supports a healthy cardiovascular system. So if you need to work on your heart health and all of that that goes with that, taking Copaiba daily internally would be a good choice. It also is extremely powerful antioxidant. And so antioxidants are what helps our immune system. It boosts our immune system up. It keeps our immune system healthy. It helps it fight off those things that attack it so that we have a better fighting chance of staying healthy. So I definitely recommend everyone taking Copaiba daily in whatever form you want to use it. It is an oil that you want to use to support your health to stay healthy. So kind of like a maintenance. So you can use it for, for the issues that, you might have, like anxiousness and things like that. But taking it every day as a preventative is a really, really, really good idea. It helps calm, soothe, and support your nervous system. So our nervous system is, our nerves, and not just like nerves like, oh, my nerves are frazzled. Like that's more of emotions. This is actually your physical nerves. So it is an oil that helps to calm them down and to help support them. It is also really fantastic for great looking skin. So it helps to promote clear, smooth skin while reducing the appearance of blemishes. So for me, I have been using it daily in my skincare routine. So I just found out that I'm probably allergic to coconut oil, which is not a really good thing when I use coconut oil so much with the oils. So I have switched over to using sweet almond oil. I was getting rashes like around my eyes and like these bumps and stuff, and the dermatologist could not figure out what I was allergic to. And I kind of had to do a little bit of, I kind of had to stop everything. Like I had to wear no makeup and no moisturizers and using no cleansers. It was really rough. It was like all summer long too. And then I was talking to one of my little customers. Well, actually, Wendy enrolled her, but she used to be our teacher at our school, and she is allergic to coconut oil. So we were talking, and she suggested to stop and see what happened. So I think it's been like a week and a half now, I think. And every time I touch coconut oil, like if I'm making roller balls for the kids, for their, if I put it on my body part, because I'm okay here, it's just my face, I wash my hands. But I've been using sweet almond oil, and in a roundabout way, I'm trying to say that I put a drop of the Copaiba in my sweet almond oil, and then I rub it all over my face. And wow, it really helps your skin. It helps it to glow. It does make it look smooth, feel smoother, and reduce those appearances of blemishes. My phone's ringing, so if you guys hear music in the background, someone is trying to call me. Let's see what else. So I would say also you can either put it in your moisturizer, or you can put it in you can do both. Put it in your cleanser every day, so you're cleansing with it, plus putting it on in your moisturizer to keeping it onto your skin. So that's going to really help with also aging skin. It's a great one for skin, for any kind of skin issues, actually. It's also really, really good for respiratory issues, intestinal problems, hair and skin, which we kind of mentioned, and women's monthly issues. So if you suffer from any kind of monthly issues and you're a lady, this is an oil that you can use. You can dilute it, put it in a roller ball, roll it on your abdomen, and it's just going to help support you and help with symptoms every month. It does not contain psychoactive cannabinoids. So people we've been comparing Copaiba with medical marijuana. and how they both can help with certain health concerns. Copaiba, though, does not contain any psychoactive cannabinoids, but its main component, which is, and I can't hardly say this name, carrageenan, it may be a neuroprotector, and it may have cardiovascular and immune benefits. So the benefits that are in Copaiba compared to the benefits that you'll find in medical marijuana. It just works on different sensory receptors than the medical marijuana does. So it's a really, really good choice. It's way more affordable, and it's really easily accessible because you can just order it from doTERRA. So if you have chronic issues, you know, Copaiba is going to be one that you're want to add to your orders, and make sure you have one, have supplies for you that you don't run out every month. I personally have been using Copaiba since it came out in October for my daughter. So she has focus and attention issues, and she was on prescription medications, and you probably heard the story a million times if you've seen me talk, if you've been in the class with me. So she has been on prescription meds since 6 years old for having focus and attention, and she has to be on them for school. And in October, I switched her over to essential oils. And I'm going to show you the essential oils that I use for her, and one of them is Copaiba. So she likes to take things internally instead of applying it topically, but it can still be used topically also. So I do two drops of Copaiba, because that's going to help settle her nerves, not her like actual nervousness. It does do that too, but it's going to actually work on her physical nerves to help calm them down. And then she does 4 drops of, she's 16, so she takes an adult dose. She does 4 drops of DDR Prime. So DDR Prime is a blend of, I don't know how many oils, I'd have to look it up really quick. But this one is the great oil for cellular support. And it really, really helps, this combination really, really helps her with attention and focus. And then the last one I add into her mix is vetiver. So I do 2 drops of vetiver. So she takes all of this in a veggie capsule in the morning before school. And vetiver is an extremely soothing and calming oil. And that combination for her has worked fantastically. She was able to not take the medicine for ADD. And she did fabulous this school year. Probably one of the best report cards that she's ever had. So I'm very impressed with these oils, and I do recommend them to a lot of people who have kids with attention and focus issues. I just want to let you know what's in the DDR Prime in case it's kind of a weird name. Its main ingredients are frankincense, wild orange, lemongrass, thyme, summer savory, clove, and neroli. So summer savory and neroli are not any oils that we can buy individually. So they are in this blend. Copaiba also, you can blend it with other oils, like if you're diffusing, it blends really, really nicely with cedarwood, frankincense, jasmine, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, and ylang ylang. So if you're wanting to make any kind of diffuser blends, those are really great ones to reach for. You can apply Copaiba neat to your skin, which means you don't need to dilute it, but if you have kids, I would definitely do it just because their skin's a lot more sensitive than ours. Let's see, anyone else have any questions? I've just been rattling on. Hey, Lindsay. Anyone have any questions about Copaiba? I asked in the beginning, probably before most of you jumped on, does anyone have Copaiba oil, and how do you use it? I know Aunt Kathy, she definitely has it, and her sister has been taking it orally for the last 5 days, and she's noticed a significant improvement in her pain. I think she had hip pain or something like that, right, Kathy? So she said that she's been doing that in a capsule, and it's really making a huge difference for her. So she's going to continue on with that. So besides helping with your immunity, this Copaiba is a fantastic oil to add to your daily skin and hair regimen. You can add it to your shampoos. It's great for anybody who has dry hair. You can add the Copaiba to your shampoo and conditioner. So it's great for adding it to your daily maintenance So taking it like in a veggie cap or putting a drop in your water or in your tea every day to help with maintaining a healthy immune system plus a cardiovascular system and a nervous system. And it's very calming. So if you have feelings of anxiousness and you want to relax and calm yourself down, just inhale it, diffuse it in the evening or overnight with frankincense, which is also another soothing, calming oil. And Serenity. Serenity is a great one for helping promote great sleep. So I hope you guys learned a lot. I'm going to jump on tomorrow and talk about tomorrow's immunity product and give you some tips and tricks and all those kind of things that I like to tell you guys about. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys on here tomorrow. It'll probably be more in the morning time because I have a meeting and a class in the afternoon. So enjoy the sun. It's peeking out here in Cleveland because it did kind of rain earlier. We went out to lunch, but just enjoy. All right, you guys, have fun.